Can you hear me now? Am I good? Yep. See, I'm slipping on my pimping. What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? Happy New Year to you, man. Atticus Now, what's up? JC Camper, Little Rock, Jethro Mullet, what it is? Red Scorpio, what's going on? Man of Tomorrow, what's going on, man? Hey, shout out to Man of Tomorrow, man. Starting off the year with a motherfucking message from one of the generals, man. We the new OGs, baby. No more of this old nigga bullshit, bro. Pussy is not the prize, bro. Pussy is not the prize. Shout out to MOT, bro. Yeah, man, that's crazy, ain't it, Albert? That's crazy, bro. They hit me on the thing, man. Little Rock in between, bro. I'm cramming all of next week, bro. I ain't gonna be on this motherfucker all next week. I done gave BMR what's the name my $20. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. David Stern. I didn't know David Stern was that old, but then too, he did run the NBA for like 30 years. So same to you, Lando. What's going on, bro? Indeed. Every other culture on the planet understands that. Every other culture on the planet understands that. What's up, Epic? What's going on, bro? I'm gonna keep this one light and quick, man. Probably go for about an hour or so. Not that long. We gonna do a marathon tonight. Shout out to Prophet of Thought series. I'm gonna be over there at 9:30 for the Dark Meteorite. What's going on, man? You know what it is. BABG's in the building, man. The earth is our turf. Move around, little fellas. Mugen, what's up, bro? You got it. Dre Tiger Wolf, what up, bro? But yeah, man. It's just a little quick. Y'all know how I do, man. It's a little quick jab, I guess, or whatnot. The other night, the my opponent in this coming up debate here did a several hour stream with mostly, jabs and criticisms and nothing of value. The same thing that these people that claim that whatever, I don't know, constantly do, right? So hey, Gon, get out of here, man. When have I not represented, bro? I'm undefeated in this motherfucker, bro. Undefeated. Stop it, man. I'm like Deontay Wilder around this motherfucker, bro, but I can box. Charles Merchant, what up, bro? I can motherfucking box, nigga. I got knockout power and I'm gonna chop your ass up the whole time. But nah, man. Just to the topic, bro. I've been meaning to do this for forever, but it always skips my mind, right? Because it's such an asinine statement for a person to make, but they keep repeating it. And I heard them say this shit like time after time after time after time on this 3-hour stream of this dude basically trying to bounce ideas and, get a format or what the fuck he's going to do, his plan, sort of kind of his approach to the debate, right? And individual hopped on here talking about talking points. All they use is talking points. You fucking dumbasses. You cannot have a debate or even a general discussion about a talking point. That's everything from fucking how good some food is, who's the best fucking athlete, what's the fucking best shoe, what's the best music, who's the best rapper. You choosing a position. Listen, when you choose a position, everything that stems from that position is a talking point. You fucking idiots. Oh my God. Stop the presses. And then, just so we're clear here, let's use the Merriam-Webster dictionary to support what anybody with common sense would already know. Okay? So, according to Merriam-Webster, since 1828, and they said the first known use of talking point was circa 1914. That's well before anyone that's on the internet today was living. Okay? This ain't something that was just created yesterday or something that was created since I got on YouTube. 1914. Okay? And for you math types, that's fucking 86 years. Okay? Ain't too many 86-year-old motherfuckers on the internet right now. Okay? So, definition of talking point. Something that lends to support an argument. Oh my God. If you have an argument, how could you not use anything to support the argument? Is that possible? That's basically just like saying Kobe's the best. Okay, nigga. How? Cocaine. I'm debating Raj from What's Happening / Leon Spinks, Brother Moses. Y'all didn't tell me that nigga had a missing tooth, bro. Bro, I did not know this nigga had a missing tooth. How did y'all let this get past me? Bro, if this ever nigga is ever on the Rumble, he's going to quit. Stop it. I can't believe y'all didn't tell me this shit. This nigga got a whole tooth missing. A whole teeth. Nigga. Deborah Leone, you ain't shit. By the way, when you put that in there and I fucking Googled Leon Spinks, I fucking almost died. I almost broke my motherfucking computer thanks to Deborah Leone. And while y'all bullshitting, oh my God, do y'all know who fucking this nigga looks like? Who Leon Spinks looks like? Bruh, look at this shit. Bruh. Y'all tell me who this dude looks like, bro. Bruh, who does this dude look like? Who does that look like? How the hell are these niggas combined two niggas? These niggas are combined two niggas. Who does this dude look? No, they look like OG. No, it don't look like OG. It don't look like OG. It looks like that B1 nigga. That's his face, bro, missing a tooth. That look just like the B1 nigga. Get him out of here, man. Let me find out that's why this nigga got them goals in his mouth. Get him out of here, man. This nigga a motherfucking Leon Spinks stuntman talking all this shit on the internet. Yes. Yes, Matt Blaylock. That's exactly who that looks like. Exactly. Just like him. Oh my fucking God. Deborah Leone, you lucky I didn't break my damn computer. Oh my bad. Shut up the fucking Solo. I didn't Solo. I missed you. Solo said it first. My bad, Solo. Y'all did my shit was slow. Yeah, look, man. That's who that looked like, man. I was like, oh my fucking God. I was like, this shit is fucking ridiculous. This can't be real. This can't be real life. But Deborah Leone, you ain't shit. Yeah, we got another fucking name added to him, bro. But either way, So back to the point, man. So I don't want to clown too much, right? So again, like I said, bro, according to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, first definition, something that lends support to an argument. Also, subject of discussion. So again, like I was saying before, that would be the equivalent of me saying Kobe's the best. And then giving no fuck. Why? Why, bro? Why is Kobe the best? Because I said so. No, bro, we need more than that. We can't just take your opinion of something. We need you to give some type of, or at least give more of your opinion than just state something as a fact and leave it. That would be the equivalent of not using a talking point. You fucking idiots. So please, man, again, when y'all hear these idiots say that, man, tell them to shut the fuck up, or at least go fucking find the definition of what a talking point is and what you have, how you have to use a fucking talking point to have a discussion, a debate, an argument, or anything, a comparison. You have to have a talking point. This is why, Ty City, it's tonight at 9:30. It's tonight at 9:30. This is why I can't fuck with idiots, man. These are people, you're dumb. Remedial. Talking points. Sound like motherfucking Bullwinkle. You're dumb. Pussy. But you don't understand the definition of a fucking talking point. This is why I told y'all, bro. These niggas, they're not qualified. They don't even understand the structure of having a debate or an intellectual discussion, because you're pretty much saying that you can't even use anything to support your argument. If you cannot have a discussion, debate, or anything without talking points, even if you're using actual data, that is still a talking point. Because what? That's what you're using to support your side of the argument. Yeah, but fucking morons. Go listen to motherfucking Rocky and Bullwinkle, bro, and tell me this nigga don't sound like him. Go back and listen to old school fucking Rocky and Bullwinkle. So yeah, man. My thing, that's my whole thing for this, man. If you're going into for 2020, again, shout out to MOT, bro. 2020 is the year where we call out bullshit. Okay? Thank you. Charles Merchant wins the fucking $999 prize. Having taking the position of historical white supremacy, where this is always where you start from. This is the fucking nucleus, the root, the epicenter of all of your network. Even being quote unquote B1 is a talking point, because you're saying that if you're not black first, you're somehow not black. Or you're disqualified, or you're this, or you're that. That is a talking point. So again, man, all 2020, we shutting down fuck shit. Shutting it down. As we said before, when they fucked up with the fucking pedo shit, bruh, if you come to this space, because they need us, we don't need them. All right? They need us. We don't need them. We don't got to go over there. I don't make fucking content based off of what the fuck they do. Outside of some shit of them directly addressing me, I don't motherfucking pick. I don't pick subs. I don't pick subs from their channel, invite them over my shit to get more views. I don't do that. I don't need to do that. I'm good in every hood. Again, like I told you, I've been stomped down and tore that shit down, man. That was a pass. That was too easy. And we just go get bigger and better on from here. So if and when the motherfuckers here and they say that talking point bullshit, just put idiot or something in the chat. We'll come up with something. Or we'll just hit them with their own shit. Remedial. You have to have a fucking, you remedial ass nigga. You have to have a talking point to make an argument. Whatever we choose for it to be, we'll figure it out. But we just gonna motherfucking spam that shit in the chat so these fucking idiots can learn, because they obviously don't understand the fucking tactic or the strategy or the format of fucking debating or discussing or arguing or however the fuck you want to do it. Y'all in our shit. We don't have to go to your shit. Don't have to. So let me fuck with y'all early, man. Get some Happy New Year's in and all that shit. Get y'all to come up here real quick. Like I say, ain't gonna be too long on this shit, man. And again, man, appreciate all y'all for everything from last year, bro. This year's only gonna get bigger and better. Got a lot of big shit on the way. Got my started my fitness channel probably at the end of this month. You guys give me some things or whatever you want me to focus on, you know, and I'll try to you know, do weeks or do a day for that or so on and so forth. And we'll pretty much, you know, again, man, this is about us helping us, right? It's about us helping each other. So by all means, man, especially dudes like motherfucking 757 Primetime, Casper in the building, all you working out niggas, all you 400 bench pressing ass niggas, y'all better have some input on this shit. Y'all better have some input on this shit, bro. Yeah, let me see. Hold on. Let me drop X's thing in here. Let me drop X's link in here. Yeah, X, where you at, X? Yeah, man. Damn, bro, I got too many motherfucking subs, bro. The fuck? There we go. Hey man, if y'all not already sub to X, sub to him. Yo, what up, bro? Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year's, dog. What it do, man?
You got it.
Yeah, man. Hey, what you were saying earlier, that's why I've been talking about on my panel, man. Only thing they can focus on is the winners while we focus on the win. They come in our spaces telling us what we shouldn't be doing. You will be thinking they'll be in their spaces telling their people how to maneuver around white supremacy. And how to get the community better. But no, they don't be talking about that. They only want to talk about us. They can't answer the question, why such a small amount of black men worry them so goddamn much?
Because man, they again, bro, like I said, bro, they see the black man turning his back on the bullshit. They see the black man saying, "Hey, you know what, bro? I'm too good for this shit. I really am." And you gotta have that attitude, bro. That's the same thing you do with a motherfucking female that's just not gonna motherfucking listen, bro. Otherwise, you gonna let her drag you the fuck down and fuck your life up.
Facts. It's what BGS and Angry Man been talking about, man, and Valdez, that black women has been feeling like they own black men. So when black men endorsing standards and getting himself right, it automatically make him have a certain standard that he not gonna put up with the bullshit. If he looking at himself as the prize, he gonna realize I got a lot to bring to the goddamn table. And if you not abiding by my goddamn rules, I don't have to deal with you. Now they hate that. Now they gonna have to start competing with other races of women.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
That's why they hate this movement so much.
And
Because
like
they know they're gonna live in a world where they sons, they grandsons, it's probably gonna be dating a Becky or a goddamn Cynthia, a Puerto Rican woman.
yeah, like
They
you
can't
said.
go ahead, brother.
No, you got it. Go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's about it, man. I'm just saying. They focus on us every time they talking. They talking about what the fuck we talking about. Why don't you go with your community and go build with the motherfuckers you want to build with? Thing is, they don't want to build. They just want to shame you into building while they sit on their goddamn ass and do nothing so they can say, oh, look what black people did. See, this is why being pro-black is so important to them. So when the black person do it, they can take credit, some type of credit about how the people has built something. It's the shame you into that bullshit again. Shame you right back into being a simp, man.
Yep, and those days are over with, man. Like you said, brothers are here, and like I said, man, we taking the you know, what is he just hold up. So who he just had her on his show to get views. Now he talking shit. That's I don't understand. I don't know who you referring to. Mace Taggart. Mace Taggart. Who you talking about? You talking about the fucking goat's milk nigga? Or who? You gotta be talking about him.
It's only one female been on my show, and that's China White.
No, he talking about you. He not talking about you. He talking about fucking them over there.
Okay.
Yeah, again, bro, you just had her on your show and your panel to get views. And niggas like, I mean, other than them Burger First bitches over there. You want to look at something other than them big back old man face assholes, right? You gotta have something decent looking in there every now and again. They so worried about the females that's over here on my shit. Now you letting them on your panels? Get them out of here, man. Now you gonna talk shit after the fact?
It means fantastic. Me playing devil's advocate again, I asked the pro-blacks and B1s the same goddamn question. I'm playing devil's advocate right now for the incel. If a man is dating exclusively black women and he can't get none, why would he try to stay with a group of women that obviously won't give him none? Y'all just don't want him to understand that you only an incel because you exclusively dating black women.
Yeah, exactly, bro. What fool would do that, bro? Who would keep trying to get into a job, right? And they keep telling you, no, bro, we're not gonna hire you. No, we're not gonna hire you. You're not gonna hire you. You're not gonna hire you. Are you gonna keep putting in the application, or you gonna go to the next business? Because as soon as you go to the next business, then the business is gonna tell you ain't shit for getting hired by the next company. It's like, hold up, bro. Why is you worried about me? You turn me down. I'm over here getting money, living my life. So why am I even your concern? And this is how you know that shit's they full of shit, bro. Because again, like I say, even just this alone, that just like the black YouTube space shit, right? And this black male YouTube space, all these motherfuckers do is talk about what the fuck we do. Talk about how, oh, you fucking with Becky, you fucking with this, you leaving the community, you ain't shit, you disqualified. You just, bro, what? Huh? Who are you? Niggas,
exactly.
Who are you? What is your opinion?
What the fuck we can't talk about?
Yeah, bro. What does your opinion add to or amount to in the terms of like real life shit? Does it pay me? Does it house me? Does it clothe me? Does it feed me? No. So what the fuck do I need your validation for? Who the fuck? Why would you think I'm care about your fucking validation? It's like grown ass men. There's some high school shit. That's why I say these niggas are just are truly the obsessors, bro. In itself. And like I said, just use this for an example. These motherfuckers focus on what the fuck I'm doing over here, even though I supposedly don't matter. I'm ugly. They made me. All this other shit. Well, nigga, if it's that you so much better, you this and the other, why are you concerned with things beneath you? I know I'm not.
But you know what it is? This what it is. See, the good so-called good man has always been the cleanup man for the motherfucking community. But now they are forced to compete for the cleanup man, for the responsible man that has met the burden of men, compete with those men with another group of women. And they don't like that at all. That fucks up the fallback.
Well, yeah, man, like you said, bro, coming into 2020, bro, even these, like I told y'all, bro, that ugly shit and all that other shit, an ugly man don't mean shit, bro. I've seen it for myself with just regular everyday niggas. That ain't even counting extremely successful or you know what I'm saying, niggas that can motherfucking have pull and power worldwide. Trust, believe me, bro. Your success is your limitation. All right. How many people, if you ever seen Cocaine Cowboys, put a 1 in the chat. How many people have ever seen Cocaine Cowboys? Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen Cocaine Cowboys. And if you hadn't seen it, you need to go watch it.
I love that. Go look at it. Netflix, Cocaine Cowboys, the Miami edition, but the original one is what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
The LA edition. And well, actually, yeah, the LA edition too speaks to what you're talking about, but the original one is what I know you're talking about. 3 hours.
Yeah, the joint in Miami, talking about where they introduced fucking Griselda Blanco and all that shit, and the whole fucking how the cartel moved up into Miami. So, all right, I got a couple ones in here. What did that dude say about the shit at the strip club? Remember what he said about the shit at the strip club? These dudes would literally purposely, for shits and giggles, take a dude. I think they say he had some kind of facial deformity or whatever the fuck, right? Dude's face was fucked up. And they take the ugliest fucking guy and find the finest stripper in there and say, hey, I'll give you X amount of dollars to fuck our friend.
I remember that. Yeah.
I'll give you X amount of dollars to fuck our friend. And the price went up until a certain point and they was willing to pay. And then what did they do? They started going down on the price. And he said there was like a 99% fucking rate of where they always slept with the dude. The finest fucking woman in the goddamn strip club slept with the ugliest dude. Why? Because they had the fucking power, the influence, and the money.
So, I mean, bro, yeah, look at it with that damn Saudi Arabia shit. God knows what goes on in Dubai and shit. Because at least what they gonna do, they're gonna tell themselves ain't nobody gonna know about it. So that and shout out to the Arabs, they're pretty good about that. Ain't no chick that got like really exposed with pictures and shit yet that I know of. So yeah.
Yeah, bro. And like I said, bro, if a bitch taking a Dubai trip, bro. Hey, you might wanna. She taking a Dubai trip and she's working at motherfucking Walmart and shit, or so on and so forth, nigga. Especially a lengthy Dubai trip. For you that don't know, Dubai is the wealthiest country in the world. Last time I checked, it still is. So even though the exchange rate is 3 to 1, everything equals out. So like even if it's fucking 3 to 1, right? Something that costs $100 here is gonna cost fucking $300 there. So you really not motherfucking getting
over. Yeah, they're not going. I don't give a damn what they say. Like they're not going to Dubai for culture. Like if a woman has money and you say pick a place, any place, and she's not being told where to go, and she can go anywhere. For the most part, a lot of these stocks, they're gonna go. A lot of these chicks, and this is regardless of race, they're gonna go to Europe. They're not going to no fucking Middle East. Like even though they see stuff when it comes to Dubai and shit like that, if they going to have fun, they either going to the damn Caribbean or they're going to fucking Europe. Let's call that what the fuck it is. So when they go to Dubai, usually they're being paid to go or they're being summoned to go.
Yeah, bro. And like I said, man, the only thing you gonna get cheap there is motherfucking gold, nigga. I'll tell you that. You can get gold there. Like I said, I bought my fake gold chain in Dubai. I'll just leave it at that. I'll never ever buy gold. I'll never buy fucking gold. Ever, you know that shit too. I never buy gold stateside ever in my life, bro. That shit's always a ripoff.
Oh yeah, like you go over there, like gas too. Even though you can't bring gas back with you. I mean, you go overseas and you see how like certain tariffs and stuff is. Because some places, you know, like electronics, we got it good when it comes to electronics in the United States. I'm not gonna lie, we don't know how good we got it, but it's other stuff like clothes and stuff like that. I mean, they kill us. They mark us up. Clothes is the worst. But yeah, man. But no. So what were you talking about before? Because I heard you. Because I was actually streaming live. You know, saying anybody got a problem with me, I want to have a conversation. You know, let's have it. Because people always talk about they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But then I heard you was going in, and I said, all right, well, nobody want to come up. Let me pop over here. And I told people,
no, my bad. I didn't know you was on, bro. I just hopped on before I did this thing. We were talking about talking points, bro. The definition of fucking talking points, pretty much. You can't have an argument, debate, discussion, or anything without a talking point. And these motherfuckers did a 3-hour thing to where Raj, Brother Moses, was on there, motherfucker / Leon Spinks, with that motherfucking tooth missing. Y'all, I can't believe, man, y'all niggas be failing me, man. Y'all did not tell me this nigga had a whole tooth out his mouth. I just can't believe y'all, man. Y'all supposed to be my niggas. Y'all supposed to fuck with me, man. But anyway, shout out E, Elise. pretty much just saying about all he's gonna do is talking points. All he's gonna do is talking points, and I'm just sick and tired of it, man. I've been meaning to do this like months upon months ago, to be like they define talking points and to prove that you cannot have a discussion, a debate, or anything without actual talking points, because the talking points in itself is everything that you have to use to support your argument or the stance that you're taking in the discussion, debate, argument, so on and so forth.
They don't care. Like I said, I keep making this comparison. It's just like how when black people, I don't even care if you ADOS, not ADOS, you don't give a fuck about the hashtags. Let's assume people don't give a fuck about hashtag. We already know that we don't get out of the Democratic Party what we should get according to what we vote for them, right? The loyalty we give them, we don't get that out. Nobody's really debating that. And when we actually want to address that, what the fuck happens? They don't give talking points. They just get their own bullshit. You're a robot. You're a Russian bot. You're this. You're that. Same thing with the Pan-African and shit. When we talk about, okay, this shit can't be a one-way street. We got to take care of ourselves, and y'all going to have to start respecting us, because Lord knows we be supporting y'all businesses when y'all open them up here. We talk about the black immigrants, and then they're like, oh, we don't know. My brother, see what you got to understand, and then they give a fucking history lesson as if they're teaching a child. I hate motherfuckers that keep giving these fucking history lessons like we don't know, like, oh, well, if I just say the same thing over and 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 over again, you're gonna believe the bullshit the 100th time. Like,
yeah, so, and like I said, like Charles Merchant said, bro, even when you do that, especially when you take a stance and take like I said, white supremacy, and they never let us do this, and the white man and the government been on your back, nigga. That's the ultimate talking point, because that's where you originate all of your fucking your arguments from. Your whole stance of being B1 is a talking point, because you're originating it from the position of that we can't get anything done because the white man won't let us. That's the ultimate fucking talking point.
Yeah, the way they make it sound like the black woman won't let them either. I mean, at the end of it, like at the end of the day, people got to start, like, for instance, now you're starting to hear that a lot of black men are afraid for their daughters. That's why, they're starting to talk, like, really go against SYSBM, because they see this as a credible threat to remove potential mates from their fucking daughters. And I'm like, okay, so now people are finally starting to tell the truth about why they're saying what they're saying. So now let's address that point. But see, the problem is we can never get to a point to address, because again, it's what you said. They don't have talking points. So they start flipping to the table. You start being a bitch ass nigga. You start being you weak and you lame because you can't deal with this black woman. And I'm like, well, the only thing the SYSBM and people like that are really talking about is for people to go in there. They want to be, it's like a team member that wants to be a free agent, right? And you want to be a free agent, and it's like they doing everything they can to stop you from being a free agent, because they know your value is a lot more than what you think it is, and that ain't how it is. You gotta match your value.
Hey, Eric, real quick. Hey, Epic, you gotta mute your background. Epic, you playing us in the background, bro. We can hear you in the background. You got the YouTube up or your phone or something.
Yeah, and I'll finish up in this quick, but like you were saying, like, they don't want you to know what your value is in the trade market, because once you do that, then you're most likely to leave. You're going to bounce out, because they know they're not going to be able to match that. Well, I mean, like, that's a personal problem. Y'all as an organization need to learn how to match it. That's what it, and that's the only thing people are asking. Most motherfuckers that, like, you're married, fantastic. Archer, has dealt with African women. This does not mean, oh, black woman because they're black, I'm out. No, what it means is I'm gonna deal with the person that treats me the most with respect and like a man. Also, I'm gonna tell you another talking point real quick. This will be 10 seconds. That self-improvement, shout out to what you did with the video, talk about lifting weights and stuff, that's good. But I'm getting tired of people using self-improvement as a deflection tactic. Dudes they will say, well, it's not about like the gynocracy or the culture in the black community. It's really about you an ain't shit nigga and you need to improve so you can be Asian, as if these women are treating dudes like they're treating them only because dudes ain't shit.
Again, bro, hey, if y'all have not fucking seen MOT's video, go look at MOT's first video he fucking dropped today, bro. That's this, bro. You are not self-improving for females, okay? Again, bro. The female is not your goal. Nothing you do in your life should be a fucking
Females are supposed to be byproducts, not end results.
Yeah, now hold on. Let me get to this old Methuselah ass nigga right here. Methuselah, what are you talking about, brother? You cannot explain in depth why you say what you say. You just sound like a much of pre-recorded responses. O'Shea Lennox, you happy to bring your look here ass on up here and we can have a discussion? But bro, I got plenty of footage, plenty of things in here that disproves everything you're saying right now, brother.
I don't even know what that
Man,
means.
listen, y'all know they only want to come up here and deflect and play word semantics because they cannot give you a logical reason on why you shouldn't do what you doing.
And
So
by the
only thing
way,
they can do is shame.
And by the way, this is a good example why it's always great to let people talk. Like, I'm a big fan of letting people talk because when you let them talk, you know, then they have to address what they said.
Exactly.
It's not like you said. This is why, like, BGS likes asking close-ended questions in order to walk them through a logic train, and that has its value. I like asking open-ended questions because that's how you ping their brain. And then if you make it open-ended, they can't blame you for trying to set them up. And then number two, you get to understand where they're really coming from, like how their mind really works.
Pete, exactly. Edward, you let them tell on yourself and let you know what their actual psychology is concerning whatever the topic you is. Hey, real quick, we got City of Truth in the building. City of Truth, what's up, fam?
Hey, what's up, fam?
You got it, bro. You got something to add, man?
But you know, I was listening to some of the things Edward Anderson was saying. I want to say one of the things that you said early on kind of slips my mind. But you was talking about what was you saying? You were saying that the women, or you were saying something about the women. Like what? You remember what you said?
Me or Edward?
I say a lot of shit. I will say this though. I was downloading some stuff. And like on my YouTube thing, and it suggested it had like Paris Milan, and she had shout out to her. She had 1,700 people listening, and the title of the video was "Black Men, What the fuck is wrong with black men?" Oh yeah.
Yeah. Here's my thing, and I just wanted to say this. I want to add this. People like Paris Milan and Chrissy. One thing you need to understand is that they're young women, but they're also hurt women. These are chicks that have been rejected.
She's 30.
Definitely Chrissy, but you know, these are women that have been hurt by black dudes in some way, shape, or form. Maybe somebody didn't want to date them, or if someone didn't want to give them the ring or whatever. So now they're making videos talking, you know, portraying black men as murderers and killers and rapists and shit. Hey, yo, you can't talk over me while I'm talking, bro. You gotta let me finish my sentence, man. But in the case of what's her name, Paris Milan, she's putting up all these videos trying to portray black men as these killers and these rapists and just this weird shit. You know, and you know, these traffickers and all that kind of stuff. And I just find it weird because whenever we see these cases, isn't it mostly like white males? You know, you got your Ted Bundys and your rapists and your pillowcase killer and rapists and all that. It's never brothers, you know, who are the face of that. But they put out that narrative. I think it's very damaging. And it's up to us brothers to expose her. That's all I gotta say on that.
Well,
Ty City, it was sarcasm with the shout out.
Let me throw it to let me go this now. Well, City of Truth, we did this. We had this whole thing happen with twice actually with the whole April Mason thing, and then what was the girl's name? The chick in New York that did the whole Martin Scorsese fucking staged kidnapping event, bro. And
oh yeah.
Yeah, we addressed that. A couple of dudes really put the and I know me in particular, even O'Shea hopped on the shit, bro. Obsidian did a thing on it. Edward did a thing on it. We went hard on that April Mason shit, bro. To the point of where April Mason had some fucking Humpty Dumpty ass like wimp C, some wimp C looking ass nigga. Pretty much address us and tell us how we not men and what, and he sound like motherfucking I don't even know. This dude sounds like
He was a discount Boyce Watkins.
Yeah, man. One of the weakest niggas you ever meet in your life. Try to address us and try to shame us for that shit. So yeah, man, you're exactly right, bro. This whole thing of the black woman trying to somehow convert the black man into like this serial rapist, this serial kidnapper, this serial fucking sex trafficker shit. Yeah, bro, we nipping that shit in the bud too, bro.
Okay, but my thing is this. Hold up, and another question, a couple questions. For Edward, I just remembered.
Hey,
why did you
interrupt nobody and then start crying? Somebody interrupt you, brother. But go ahead.
But hold on. Why did you promote April Mason to begin with? Because I mean, she came out with that whole questionable kidnapping thing and all that. And then number two, well, just you can just answer that. Why did you? What was it?
So I'm gonna address that question directly, but I do want to add a ad hominem. City is I know who you don't like, and you know who I do support. So I kind of feel like you kind of coming at me, with some low key shit. And I had my hangout open for stuff like that not even 15 minutes ago. But to answer your question directly, April Mason comes from a very old part of this conversation. Back when Facebook, this stuff was more on Facebook than it was on YouTube. We're talking about like 2012, 2011. So the reality of the situation is, in that sense, every woman can go bad on you. So the reason why I promoted April Mason is because April Mason was basically telling the only one really that was telling black women they need to get their femininity in order. And a big reason why they don't get the outcomes that they get is because their femininity is fucked up. She was one of the earlier ones that was saying that. Olivia Alexa was saying that too. The problem with Olivia Alexa is you don't even know she's black. So this was somebody that looked like them that was basically saying, I've been through all the shit you've been through. But at the end of the day, to get the outcome you want to get out of a man, you're going to have to start acting like a woman. That's why she was one of the first ones to say, don't call me strong and independent. It's not a compliment. And that is a big, because these women have to hear shit from people that look like them. We can say everything we want to say, but if women are not going to self-correct, this shit is always going to be an ongoing battle. That is why I promoted her. And by the way, just to add another thing onto it, the reason why I promoted Chris Harris, earlier on, is, and when I say promote, I just mention them. It wasn't me saying, go subscribe to the channel, da-da-da. I did say women should go listen to April. I did say that. I said women should listen to April. Not dudes should go over there and give her money or shit like that. So let's talk about what that shit really is. But my point is, anytime a woman is saying the right things that need to be said, yes, I'm going to say this is the right thing. I do it today. When I hear cocaine, you hear other people. Now, if they want to the next day turn around and say niggas ain't shit, okay, they're going to do that, and I'll address that when that happens. End up.
All right, we got MOT in the building, man. Shout out to MOT, man. What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on, man?
You got it?
Yeah, 2020 should be the decade that we just respond to what they're saying with unrelenting force and not protecting these people, period. Because at the end of the day, they had 40 years of doing this. And it didn't end well for them. And we know what the outcome for the boys are. So I'm not sure why they would be on something like this, saying this about black men yet again. Who's the audience for this stuff? How many women does it take to even need to hear stuff like this over and over again? What is going on to where we keep having these people pop up having these type of conversations against black men who they're probably not even interested in at the end of the day?
MOT, and a lot of reasons they telling us to be quiet, we getting so much pushback. It's equivalent to when a child is getting abused in a home by his mother and how the mother don't want him to say nothing when he leaves outside that house. It's the same goddamn thing because they know us talking is exposing their guilt. So they rather hide their guilt than confront it. Because when it's equivalent to how white people feel about history. When black people start mentioning history, slavery, and Jim Crow, they don't want you talking about that. So when black men leave and they talking about their experiences, it's making them face their guilt. It's making them be accountable for their actions and accountable for the so-called community that they love so much. But now that the brothers who actually built the damn community, those two brothers is actually leaving, now they nervous because the men of means, not they fallback plan no more. This all this is. It's narcissism, dog. They guilty. And they want us to shut up on our way out the door about it, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. But we need to stop calling it guilt because it's not guilt. They're trying to hide their disdain for certain groups of black men. It's not guilt. I mean, because guilt is something you would hide a hell of a lot better. You wouldn't be on the offense all the time if your ass is actually guilty. So it's what they're trying to justify. Now, what they're trying to do, what people don't understand is they're trying to retroactively make black men look so bad, which is the reason why they're so bad. That's what they're retroactively trying to do. Again, with their voice. Not trying to uplift, not trying to promote, not trying to get sisters in line. What they do with their voices, and yet again, they just come after black men for absolutely no reason. And most black women sit around and let this stuff happen. There should be black women unions like SEAL Team 6 is out, putting the word out like a damn tornado clacks to be like, here they go again. Here they go again, tagging our men again. For what reason? But at the end of the day, most of these women have some hidden, latent form of misandry inside them that when these people speak, women actually feel that way for some reason, even if they haven't went through anything personally. So I'm not sure how you can fix that.
All right, we got Methuselah in the building. Methuselah, what's going on, man? What you got to talk about there? Look at here. Oh, look at here.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? Happy New Year.
That wasn't you. I wasn't calling you Methuselah. I was actually referring to O.J. Leonard. I know you old dude. I know you old dude, but I was referring to the older gentleman on the panel. So hold on.
Oh shit.
Miss Olivia, you kind of jumped the gun. We gonna let O'Shea Lennox go, then we go throw it to the old.
Oh no, Mr. Fantastic. This is gonna be real fast. I don't even have no complaint, no argument. Okay. And then as far as Methuselah is a Greek goddess, so I would be good with that. You know what I mean? That's a good name for me in 2020. But anyway, I want to say Happy New Year to you brothers, and I also want to come on real fast and just pledge my undying love for BGS Ilbermore. So if y'all could just hit him up and tell him to listen to my message, BGS, I love you, boo.
Hey,
anyway, that's all I got.
Love connection over here now. I ain't trying to.
I love him. I love me some BGS Ilbermore.
You gotta tell him. Go tell him. I ain't delivering no old.
I did. Oh no, I've been playing them. I've been sending him messages, Mr. Fantastic, on my community feed.
Oh Lord, you ain't been playing no Marvin Gaye and Marvin Cease in the background, have you?
In my mind, but see, we got to keep it a secret, right? Because I'm trying to tell him that I love him, and I will sneak to California to have a tryst with him because I want my husband to find out now. But I love him so much.
You came over here looking for DNA.
Trying to smell no damn mothballs and butterscotch candy.
She wants some
y'all know BGS a old head too. He want my old head because he's old head.
Y'all old. Ain't nobody trying to think about that. Miss Olivia, have a good one.
Give me a love connection.
Jump out of there. Get him out of here.
I mean, why is he trolling? I mean, I can email BGS right now, and he'll set up a time, and he'll probably fire up the women's stream so she can have a conversation. Why, like that little nice boy my nerves.
Where was she at on that? She came there on the end of what, saying the same shit she tried to do on my channel last time, right? What was like?
Ain't that trolling? I thought you were in on it, and you just know who she is and what she's doing. But that's
I knew it was her, but I didn't know.
Got a pot of greens to be putting on right now. Some shit.
No,
and I gotta say this too, just to be clear. We have these things that we're talking about, and I'm very passionate about it. But I gotta tell you, there's people I don't like. I don't have time for personal issues with other people. Like for me personally, and I'm talking about people that's in the chat because people making these comments about me supporting Tariq Nasheed. Guess the fuck what? You damn right I support Tariq Nasheed. Do I not like everything Tariq Nasheed says? Not necessarily, but probably 70-75% I support. Number one. Number two, a lot of y'all can actually learn a lot from Tariq Nasheed if y'all shut the fuck up, stop hating, and actually listen. The dude is actually a really good marketer, and I'm talking about from the technical ability of how to do it. But a lot of y'all are either Tommy Soto supporters, which is fine. If you like Tommy Sotomayor, that's cool. My thing is, I don't know why a lot of y'all be listening to me, and then y'all want to talk about, well, you support Tariq Nasheed, so there must be something mentally wrong with you. I can say the same thing about y'all and Tommy Soto, and y'all will get zealot like real fucking quick. It's like I'm telling y'all God doesn't exist or some shit. My point is, everybody's not gonna like everybody support.
Who is that?
Today,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
every fucking body I support. So, like, it's for example, Mr. Fantastic. When
Yeah,
people
well, that's
say they
you,
don't,
dog.
huh?
You what you eating? You trying to eat your mic, brother?
No, man, I'm in a Hershey's candy bar. My bad. But anyway, yeah, see, Hershey's candy bar. But anyway, my point is, hey, yo, on the side note, my barber, I tried to get my hair cut yesterday. I said, man, I really need my haircut. I'll give you like a $30 tip. You know what he did?
What?
He laughed right in my face over the phone. He said, dude, you can sit here and you can hang out, but man, if you saw this line, man, hey, I cut your hair for like $100. He said it was that serious. I said, you know what day it is, and we ain't open tomorrow. So I was like, anyway. But anyway, my overall point though is stop having these like sidewinder. You want to go in the back door and address people because they fuck with somebody else. Just ask the fucking question. If you don't like Tariq, you don't like Tariq. I'm sorry about that. That's okay. If y'all
and plus, nobody agrees with anybody 100% anyway. Right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of niggas I don't know why the fuck these are coming from motherfuckers fantastic that fuck with RBR. I rest my case on there.
All right, we got.
Look here, good. I ain't been around nobody.
There we go. Look at here. What's
Look,
going
I
on?
ain't been around nobody, but look here. I ain't got all day to be fooling around with y'all. Look, hey, look, like I said down in the chat, Mr. Fantastic. Look here. You don't have depth to your talking point. It just sounds like something you done heard kept hearing, and you didn't actually get too deep into it or even think about an alternative way that it's actually happened. So it just sounds like, and when somebody really press you on it, it's like you in a white water rapid.
I'm gonna need you to stop all that damn stuttering. Look here.
Anyway, like I said, and I say it again, you don't have depth. That's what make what you say just talking point.
Okay. Do you understand what the definition of a talking point is, sir?
Okay, we ain't going through all that crap.
You can't go through all that crap. Look here, because if you don't understand the definition of a word, sir, you're not fit to have a discussion with me. You done came up here. So, okay, I'm gonna ask you again. Do you know the definition of a talking point?
Why don't you enlighten me then?
Well, you came in late as usual. We
there know. Why don't you enlighten me? I told you I ain't got all day because
okay. Let me help you out. According to Merriam-Webster's dictionary. All right. Now you got to teach people. You know what I'm saying? Because I tried to help this old fella one time.
Look, Negro, just get to the point. I'll tell you. I ain't got all day now.
Hold on now, you ain't got that much of a rush, nigga. Where you gonna go? You're old, and it's a Monday night.
Look, keep it up. Look, I wasted enough time sitting here waiting on that kid. Now go on with what you got to say now.
Like I said, I know you got a bingo game to get to, but nigga, you gonna wait if you gonna come up here talking shit on my shit. But anyway, something that lends support to an argument, a subject of discussion. So, how can you have an argument, a debate, a discussion without something that supports it, sir?
And like I said, you don't have too much support to what you be saying.
He is not going to address what you're saying.
I'm already talking
I got it, Epic. Go ahead, old fella. Me and you, go ahead.
Like I said, and I repeat it again.
You
don't have depth to what you're saying. It just sounds like something you've been hearing a whole lot, and you have one or two little bitty things that you may have heard to support it, but when it get beyond that point, you get lost in the wind.
Okay, so far as me getting lost in the wind, I ain't never lost. I don't have a sailboat, sir. I got a motherfucking motorboat. I got a motorboat, so I don't need the wind. Thirdly, sir, do you know? Hold on, let me help you out here. For a person that can't swim, do you know how much water it takes for a person that can't swim?
And what does that have to do with the price of eggs in China?
Yeah, again, if you answer the question, or if you tell me,
what does that have to do with the price of eggs in China?
And it's not the price of eggs in China; it's the price of tea in China. But again, I'm helping you again, as I always do. Again, how much water does it take to drown a person that can't swim?
Get to the point, bro. What's your point?
Do you know the answer? Yes or no?
What's your point?
The point is this: to a person that can't swim, all you need is enough water to cover their head. So they don't even know how deep they can go to ever even get to the point of drowning deep in deep water if you can't swim. And sir, you cannot swim, okay? When it comes to this intellectual shit, you can't do anything. You're a commentator, you're a visitor, you sit in the stands. You don't belong in the arena. So of course to you, I go beyond the depth of your understanding. So it's too deep for you to even comprehend. I've had to correct you at least 6 times just in coming here. You came into this thing trying to chastise me, criticize me, do whatever you want to call it, and you didn't even know the definition of what I fucking was talking about. The whole premise of why I started this hangout, you were oblivious, clueless, have no chance. So you're further just proving my point. And thank you yet again, when I had to correct your ass for using the wrong fucking word, and you got mad and tried to clown me on the Rumble. Brother, you're just not fucking made to be having intellectual arguments. You're made to motherfucking come along, say a little bit of, witty shit, so on and so forth, which I respect it. It's fun. I like the back and forth with me you have from time to time. You seem to have I don't think it's like a real dislike for me, but me and you have clashing personalities. So any and every chance you get to address me and try to make me look bad, even though you're 0-75, you're going to take the advantage. And now you're 0-76. Actually, it's more 0-78 because this is 3 L's because like I said, I had to fucking correct you 6 times on my own panel. So if you're ready, and for one, you're welcome for yet again another lesson, sir. Old fella, I do respect my elders, but again, bro, you're not equipped to talk to me on anything intellectual, to critique me, because you cannot swim. All you need is enough water to fucking cover your head for you to drown. You have never, ever in your life been to the depths of intellect or discussion or debate that I have. I prove myself time and time again. I have 327 motherfuckers watching me right now with only 1,000 subs. Just over. That tells me that what I'm saying is quite deep enough, sir. I haven't even been here a whole year yet. So thank you for proving my point, and you're welcome for the lesson. Is there anything else?
Let me tell you the point you just proved. You just proved that you don't know enough to know you don't know enough. That's what you just did, because you said a whole bunch of something and didn't say nothing.
Okay.
That's exactly what you just done.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you just don't get it. But you know what? Hey, I don't like, look at it. You know what? I don't like coming in nobody else's house and making no mess. So guess what? I'm going to go back down here and let y'all enjoy yourselves.
It's enjoyable with you up here. You're welcome, man. Hey, I didn't treat you bad.
I'm just gonna say this. I point to BGS Igmore for any of the resources about what gets said. I mean, there's book. I mean, he's recited books on this shit. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, he means when he says depth. Like that just sounds like
I've used actual data. I've used everything from data, from websites, from books to articles, any and everything to fucking support my point. So this dude's just somebody that, again, he doesn't like me. He likes.
Because my overall point is, okay, if you're talking about the thesis is we're in a gynocracy. We got gynocracy.
All right, go ahead. We got Hammer.
Hey, Mr. Fantastic.
Hold up, my bad.
I'm gonna make room. I'm gonna make room for somebody else, dog. I know you probably got other people in the background. I'm gonna go and hop down and make room for them. I know you got to go. So,
all right, appreciate you.
Oh yeah, dog.
All right, later, man.
Hammer. Go ahead. Kids on here, bro. You good, Hammer?
Hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you good. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the reason I'm so just to like clear it up, I'm a young brother and studying computer science. So coming out, so when I got into the black manosphere like 2 years ago, I heard like Oshie and other people, and I'm like, I got to know Edward and you, Mr. Fantastic and shit, but it's like, it's crazy, like, everything that I hear over here, like I see like in real life and shit. So like, it's crazy though.
Yeah, because we talking about what the fuck we see.
Well,
Shit,
hold on,
we
yeah.
ain't just pulling this out our ass.
Go a little.
I'm glad you said that though.
Yeah, go a little deeper because you're saying it's crazy. So be a little bit more descriptive so we can, you know what I'm saying, so we can get a gist of what you're trying to specifically talk about. You talking about the women aspect, you talking about the black aspect. What is it?
So growing up in the black community, right? I was always the like nerdy kid and shit, and I always went to my books, and you know, I was planning on going to schools or the business, and I just noticed how a lot of the chicks, you know, always go for like the Pookie and Riri and shit. I thought maybe the problem was me, but now I realized that, you know, it wasn't me, you know, I just need to go more into culture, I guess, you know.
Yeah, are you ADOS, bro? You sound like you might be a little foreign, like from the islands or something. Like
Well, yes, I'm some like my family's from like I'm African, apparently. Yeah.
You're African. Okay, cool.
Okay, it's fine. We ain't about to shoot you.
No. I can hear the accent, so it's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying because you grew up American. So what? You second generation, third generation?
Yeah, second and third.
All right, cool. So I'm guessing what, New York area, something like that, or Miami, something like that.
East Coast.
Where about? East Coast. Yeah. So okay, yeah.
What region of Africa? What region of Africa are you from?
West.
Okay.
I mean, the only reason why that matters for this conversation, well, obviously he asked because of the accent, but also because you come from a culture that's not completely baked in the cake of what we deal with. Would that be a fair assessment?
Yeah, but the thing is that even with that, like, I'm still gonna have to grow up in this culture. So it's like, yeah, you know.
No, I get that, but you still can see the difference between like you have like a family that's here and then a family that's here. And yes, there is gonna be some mix. It ain't a clear-cut line difference, but like somebody like me that I'm born here, I'm raised here, this is all I know. This is why we got all these motherfuckers that act like they don't know what the fuck we talking about, or it ain't enough depth when it comes to the shit we saying, because this is what they know. This is all they know. Versus even if you were born here, you still have like another point of reference when it comes to culture. If I say culture to the average black person, they'll say what, hip hop. If I say it to you, you actually can draw a distinction of what that means. Is that fair? Or am I just talking shit?
Yeah, and by the way, for those in the chat, when I said second and third, I meant like I'm sort of in between, but yeah, because like I do have siblings who were born here, so that's why I just for the chat, by the way.
Okay, so were you born here or you immigrated over?
Definitely immigrated over. But
okay, cool.
Okay, so you can see the distinction.
Yeah. And you said, hey, hold up, you said, so how old are you now, if you don't mind me asking? You said 2 years and like
I am definitely over 18.
Okay, cool. All right. But
okay. Hey, I got a question. Them older black chicks ever try to come at you on some older shit, try to trick your ass? Have you thinking they
well, the thing is, you know, I've always been like, here's the thing though, because I grew up in the culture, I don't have the accent, so I don't know why it's coming out now, but I don't really have that problem. But the thing is, like, I know the culture very well, so for me, like, they've always like the chicks have always avoided me because I sort of like, if you look at me and you hear me, you can tell I don't have the hood in me at all, so I never had that problem.
Yeah, I mean, my boss is from Zimbabwe, so I mean, you know how it is. You know, he got a certain name, and he be like, "Fuck this," we calling you CJ but you don't realize that till you send an email, be like, "Why is this shit not working?" And you find his name, you be like, "All right, everybody can have a name. I'm not picking on nobody with a name, but you know how it is when it comes to pronouncing certain things." So I get all that. So this isn't really that conversation, but the point is, we got people to act like the issue doesn't exist because they don't have a point of reference. Like they think we're talking out our ass. That's
and also one more thing. You said that because I come from like African culture, I don't have that problem. Here's the problem. Even like chicks who like come from the African culture, when they grew up here, they tend to also sort of completely assimilate to the Black American culture, so they end up
what he's talking about is West African chicks, and West African chicks, like BGS even said it, when you go to West Africa, especially Nigeria, Liberia, they have a similar culture to ours. Their culture is more closer to the Black American culture. Now,
it's not just West Africa. It might be more prevalent there, but you can see a lot of that shit everywhere. But
not everybody. Real quick, Archer, I'm gonna throw it to you. But what did we just had this combo? Edward, where was we at? Me, you, BGS was all on the same. Whose hangout was that? Or whose panel was that?
I forget somebody. It was
Olivia came up.
either
Whatever it was.
I know what you were talking about because he was doing
Yeah,
that.
that's what we talked about because the black again, man, the black American woman, bro, is like again ground zero. It's like the outbreak thing. Like
yeah, and also one more thing, fantastic.
go ahead.
Even the school I'm at right now, right? A lot of you see like chicks who are like from West Africa, like they're like come straight off from the continent, and like if you look at them, you would think they grew up in the United States. Yeah. So as a result, a lot of even like dudes from like Nigeria, like to go like to other areas of Africa, like East Africa, to get like chicks, like like for example, Cardi B went to Africa, like that's like look, y'all think.
Wow.
I mean, a lot of folks have been going to Ghana lately for some reason.
Well, really,
like a lot of y'all think that going to Coach Gunfield Prime, saying, look, yes, the culture will be better, but Black Americans are the leading force. Like y'all don't understand like the influence you have though. Like
yeah, but when it comes down to it,
go ahead, Arthur, you got it.
When it comes down to it, like my first child's mother, she's Nigerian, and like me and her went through a lot, and to the point where her father disowned her. Something we don't do in Black America, but her father said, "You acting too much like one of these American motherfuckers. I disown you." So her father, her father and her didn't get along for a while. But to get to the point, have you ever dated a Black American woman?
Well, here's the thing. I've tried, but like I said before, I don't fit the stereotype. And the thing is that
okay.
So I sort of try to.
What do you mean when you say tried? I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Well, he approached bitches.
Yeah. So
a guy who's never dated a Black American chick even sees the problem, and this is what it comes out. Africans and people of other culture who may not even have dealt with y'all still see what the fuck we seeing right here. And this is a young cat saying this.
Yeah.
And he can tell the difference in the culture and difference in behavior. And he's from West Africa, where if you were to go, I know what you said, Edward, but if you go to all Africa, West Africa is the closest to us when it comes to culture. And he sees the big difference.
Well, no, I mean, there's fuckery everywhere. Here's the thing. Nobody, and I want to say this to somebody that's a proponent of getting your passport, nowhere is fuckery free. Nobody's saying go to Africa, you'll do enough. But the difference is these women grow up in laws that can check balance some of that fuckery. So their idea of ultimate fuckery is not patient zero fuckery. It's not. It's really not. Like, because at the end of the day, they're still surrounded by other people that look like them and act like them. So there's certain things they're not dealing with. So, but I'm not saying that like when Africans say that like there's fuckery in their women too, it's like, oh, that's not a problem. That's just what y'all call it because they're not used to. No, I've seen it. And O'Shea has spoken to it too. But so fuckery is everywhere. It's just the question is it as pervasive? And so when people always say, well, the American lexicon is promoted, it's kind of like, I'm gonna say it like this. It's gonna sound bad, but I don't care. If you say American culture is the worst culture in America, let's say like it's like if everybody's trying to move to be a stripper. So that's what thought culture is, where these women are literally doing everything but saying, I want to be a stripper when I grow up. So that's literally, or you know what? This is a better example. In the Northeast or East Coast, they used to say, well, if I'm gonna get a Black woman to actually be a wife, I'm gonna go to the South. Now you can't say that anymore, but that was some things you used to say in the 90s because the women in the South were not as fucked up because it was seen as an urban issue. Now it's everywhere. That's kind of like what you're talking about. That doesn't mean in the South they didn't have their own nice, nasty fuckery and their little fuckery here or there, but it wasn't as intense and potent.
Here's the thing though. I want to say, because I was playing you off, but one thing I would agree with Edward is that even though it does get bad in Africa, the chicks can't escape their men. So if a chick is out of line, Mustafa can still lay it down, if you know what I mean. It's just
Oh yeah, you get that motherfucking pumpkin head over there in motherfucking
it's gonna be like, what did you do before he going to jail?
Nah, ain't none of that in Africa, goddamn. You act up.
So the women gotta have that in the back of their mind. Same thing.
You got it. It's on you, perfect.
Yeah.
But hey, real quick, Hammer, bro. Hey man, like I said, bro, you young man, pussy gonna come, bro. All right, pussy gonna come, bro. Look, focus on getting yourself, man. Set yourself right. Get your money right. Get yourself right, bro. And the pussy's gonna come. If
don't fuck up your credit.
Yeah. If it's not coming,
travel. Don't worry about none of this shit.
Yeah.
Since we give this young man advice, I like to give him some advice. He said he's in his early 20s. And in your early 20s, most of the girls your age are dating older men. So right now, get yourself together so when you are in your 30s, you have a foundation. And that's when you will see your options of women will open up. As you get older, your options of women just open up. So don't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated. Don't get irritated by what you have options right now. It's gonna
And
get
hey, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to
also-
use that accent because you got a lot of chicks that be like on some fuck African American black men, but they'll fuck with you because he's different. So hey, put it out there because that's what Paris is on. So black men are bad, but I got my Nigerian man and they protect black women. They do this, they do that, they do this, and it's fine that they grab you, but
actually,
you need to be under control.
Well, here's the thing, Edward. Look, for all those shallow says, look, African American men have a better chance of hopping over interculturally because you know, like a lot of women will say like African American are like more like they're more nice and stuff, but Black American women like they can't like they're not used to patriarchy. So I hate when people say that. There are a lot of good African American men don't think that you're gonna hop over and just get a better deal. To be honest, you'll actually get a better deal. And Black women actually get a better deal with African American men. To be honest, just to be honest.
That's true. It's cool. It's all good until you grab them in the arm. Then they like, oh, I never had a father. What the fuck is this? Are you assaulting me?
All right, bro. Hammer, keep yourself together, man. Keep going, bro. Like I said, bro, it's gonna come, bro. Don't. Appreciate you for
It's
watching.
always gonna get better.
Yeah, bro. Just hey, man. That shit. Yeah, it's gonna come, bro. It's pussy. It's out there. Go ahead. Perfect. It's on you, fam.
No, man. I just wanted to see, man. Since y'all started talking about that whole culture part, you know, because I kind of had a theory about all of this stuff that's going on, man. Like, I guess you could say this conversation about the Great Separation and stuff, and you know, this theory that I've been kind of like, you know, pondering over is like, now on one hand, you got people who say something to the effect of, well, you know, we're all black, you know, why are we even having this conversation about separation? But then it's like, yeah, we're all the same race and all that stuff right there. But the thing is that what you're seeing right now is really a black culture war, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because you got like two different cultures clashing right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you got one culture on the other side, then you have, you know, the other culture who's basically I guess you could say on this side or something, maybe, you know what I'm saying?
You got black people and black rednecks. That's what I call it, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, man. So, you know, if you focus on the skin color, then you get lost because you think, okay, man, we're all black people, so what the fuck are you talking about? But it's like, no, man, we got two different cultures going on, you know. You know, you got some who are saying, you know what, I don't want to go out like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. It just seems like now, you know, some people are finally getting it. Like, okay, you know what? Forget the whole worshiping of skin color. You know, now we're going to focus on the cultures that we embrace now. So, because that's really what it comes down to, man. You know, how we out here living, you know, everyday life and stuff like that. Because if we're just going by this racial shit, by we you know, we're all black, we got to now. Because these motherfuckers, you know, some people don't have the same mindset as you. They don't believe in doing shit the way that you do, man. You know what I'm saying? So just wanted to put that out there, man, that, okay, what we're going through right now, no, it's not a matter of black separation. No, it's a cultural war within Black America going on right now.
Yep. I also want to throw out there too. I can't stand when black people say, you know, if a Dominican say they not black, you know, take them at their word. Stop fucking telling them, oh, well, you black. The only thing you got off the boat is an island. Here's the thing, because they're declaring they don't fuck with you.
But Edward, that's what I told y'all from the long, man. Like I tried to tell people, black people are the only people that claim everybody because of your skin tone, bro. And the shit usually 90% of the time, bro, when these people claim themselves as black Dominican, black Hispanic, black Cuban, black fucking Puerto Rican, black whatever the fuck, bro, it's just to get over on you, bro. They get around you, they get around their own people, they speak their own language, they act in their own culture. They not even mentioning that black shit, bro.
And that's a part of like yeah, go ahead.
They're gonna say, but I'm telling you, man, like I'm glad though that we're using that C word now, man, because I was thinking about this also. I'm like, okay, we often talk about how, you know, let's say for instance, you have some, let's say Middle Eastern or somebody like that, you know, who says, okay, you know what, I want my daughter to marry someone who is of, you know, our same group. Now, the outsider may think, well, okay, they definitely mean somebody of the same race or ethnic group. But no, they usually say that because they want to preserve their culture. It's usually why they say that. So now, like I said, it's kind of hit me now, man. Cause I'm like, well, damn, man. You know, we've been fucking brainwashed, man, into just buying into purely skin color, man. Like we've been told, and we've been really overlooking
Because black people don't think in culture, we think in race. That's what,
Yeah.
just like how white people think in class.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, I just want to kind of put that out there, man. 'Cause I'm glad that it seems like we're waking up to this shit now, man. Because for my whole life, a lot of people not really knowing this whole distinction, man. It's like people who are destined for great things and shit like that, they get caught up on the lower end because they don't understand the shit that we are now talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they let somebody.
I got something to say on this. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right. So what they've done is when they had all them kids that they wasn't supposed to have, they tried to get us to worship skin color so that way they can keep their gains. So that way you wouldn't criticize what they did in the past. So that's why they're so on top of trying to get you to not leave and only to date certain amounts of people. Even though that they never done that themselves, it's just that they're trying to get you to think about skin color versus ideas and principles. They want you to throw all of that out of the window and just focus on skin color, even though they never done that for you. But that's what they want to try to do in order to keep their status that they have in place right now. And that's why they don't want you to have open choice of doing what you want to do, even though the whole outcome of their lives is based on open choice.
Yeah, a big reason why a lot of black women took to ADOS and FBA or the concepts behind that, because really what a lot of people forget is ADOS really had nothing to do with like Yvette and Tone. Like there's people that just supported the concept of that. They support it for the same reason they support being pro-black. It's because it's a way for them to sexually regulate dudes within a certain group. So the ADOS group keeps you from doing the intercultural jump, because they see that coming. And I'm not saying this is like consciously what they were doing, but subconsciously, this is why they take to it, because they say, well, you can't be pro this if you're sleeping this. That's why you got people talk about, are you half ADOS or stupid shit like that?
Yeah,
because that's what they're trying to do.
All right, we got Ty City in the building. What's up, Ty City?
What's up, buddy?
You got
What's going on? Hello? Nah, I just wanted to chop it up with Edward. I tried to hop on the stream, but his stream he had, but he ended it.
Okay, well, hold on.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I didn't see
hold
that.
on. We'll come back to that. We got Legendary Top Cats. What's up? You there, bro? Legendary.
Yeah, I can't hear.
Legendary Top Cats. Going once, going twice. Back out and come back in, bro. Your mic not working. All right, I don't know why y'all niggas like to have my shit for the motherfucking Royal Rumble around this motherfucker, man. But
I don't know either. Like I maybe I didn't.
Everybody got smoke for you, Edward. Why everybody got smoke for you? The City of Truth got smoke. Ty City got smoke. Edward, goddamn, man.
Well, the thing with
it ain't smoke, bro. Like, come on, bro. It ain't no smoke.
I'm just joking, man. I know it's just discussions or whatever. It's a conflict of opinions or whatever. It's no big deal. But go ahead, man. Y'all two brothers got it. Go ahead, whatever. Until Buddy come back.
Yeah. So what's the question?
It's not really a question. It's just some questionable behavior you've been putting out there, bro. It's kind of phony.
Okay. What do you mean?
Well, I'll tell you what I mean, right? So first of all, right, before I even go in, I want to ask you, have you talked to Mike V? Have you had a conversation with him? Have you chopped it up with him?
Not recently, no.
Right. So this is not in defense of Mike V, but it's just me calling out the bullshit. So,
okay.
All right. So yesterday, right, Sigma came over to the Black Brain Trust and they had a really good discussion about micro and macroeconomics and how it affects black people, right?
Yes.
They had a disagreement in there about which was which and how they affect black people, but I don't see how it turned into being combative or how it was, seen as combative.
Okay,
right?
I don't know what you're talking about because I'm gonna be real with you. I've never listened. I respect the brothers on the Black Brain Trust. I do respect them, so this is not a diss or anything. But I've never listened.
This is what I see.
I'm just telling you, so I know. I've never listened to 60 seconds of the Black Brain Trust. I know, like, you know, the Ulysses and all of them, and I've talked to them individually, but I've never listened to them as a group. So whatever you're referring to, as far if you're referring to when I mentioned Mike V in one of the tirades that I was making.
No, that was yesterday. You uploaded the video and you named Mike V. You seen the video and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, so yeah, because I made the video. The reason
okay,
why
well, don't try to make it seem like you ain't never heard of it.
I'm not making it seem like it, but my point to you is this: you're referencing a video again. You're referencing.
What's the point?
Are you gonna let me say something?
I'm waiting.
You're basically having a conversation, basically defending Mike V off of
no,
something.
I'm not, bro. It's about you being divisive. You no, bro, because you was cheerleading and being divisive. We shouldn't be like that. That's
okay,
fucked up.
Specific. Stop doing it. You doing it.
No, because because you wouldn't let me finish. So you were being divisive, and that's some bitch made ass shit.
How am I being divisive?
You was cheerleading on your video, and you was trying to make it seem like it was an issue between them two, when it was just a constructive.
No, I didn't. No, hold on. Okay,
yes, you did. Yes, you did.
So you.
Yes, you did.
You
hey,
bro, you being phony, bro.
Hold on. Hey, again, man, I don't know. This is turning like semi.
No, relax.
Fantastic is what he's doing. He's making an accusation, but he's not wanting to let me respond. So he wants to sit at the accusation.
I mean, the video up if anybody want to go see it, bro.
I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, so I don't
either. To a certain extent, I can.
Man, you made the video. How the fuck you don't know what we talking about?
Again.
Well, like I said,
not
man,
letting me say what I need to say.
Y'all gonna put a pin in this shit, and y'all put pause on this shit, and then turn Mortal Kombat back on.
Nah, bro, relax. It ain't even like that, bro.
I got the dude back in here, Ty. So let me get.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna be on that bitch too.
Here's the thing, man, Mr. Fantastic.
I'm right here. You can talk to me.
He done made the accusation, and so if you put a pin in it on it now,
hold up. That's even more the reason why y'all can just start.
Oh no. We can talk. Well, you trying to end it right now? No, we can talk.
No, nigga, I'm not. Look, this is what I'm trying to say, nigga.
This, bro. We men, bro. Like this ain't that kind of party,
nigga. I got a person that hadn't talked at all, and like I told y'all, I got a fucking debate to get rid of.
No, I respect that. So let me do this. I'm ending this. I'm hopping off right now.
Yeah, I'll support. Y'all. I feel it's more fitting. Yeah, y'all got that's an issue between y'all two men on his shit. He got his own platform, so we'll come over there and see y'all niggas talk it out and have the full discussion so we can get full context. Because I really don't know what the fuck is going on, Ty. If I knew what was going on or I had some background, I'd be more comfortable with the shit going down here, but I'm clueless, bro. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Well, okay, shit.
So pull up on the nigga. He said he finna start the thing, so just pull up on his shit and we'll see y'all niggas have it out, I guess, or discuss it out. All right, legendary Topcast. You second time around, bro. What's up?
Pace, you can hit me on?
Yeah, I got you, bro. What's going on? You got it. Go ahead.
All right, Shane, I'm just now coming across this SYSBM. I was just trying to get some more information on it, man, before I jump out there with the wrong idea of it.
Well, I'm not a SYSBM proponent or expert, but you know what it stands for, correct?
Yeah.
You know
I got that part down.
All right, cool. So pretty much it's the sentiment that black men are dating out for the better or the best possible woman that's available to them. That's going to bring them the best quality of woman they can get, and who's going to be willing to be under their program, their leadership, and all this other shit outside of the American setup, the American black woman demographic. That's pretty much the simple, and easy answer. If you want a better thing, you have to go to a SYSBM bro. And I have dudes like that come through here, but I'm not a SYSBM proponent. I understand it, but that's not my bag, fam.
Yeah.
Okay, that's real. Now I heard a couple guys. It was a couple guys in the chat. So when I came in, I just thought this was, you know what I'm saying? I thought I had fun.
I mean, I'm pretty much SYSBM, and it's really not that difficult.
There we go. You got a general right here.
Okay, all right. It's really not that difficult. It's about making the best possible choices that you can with all women, not just black women, period. That's all it is. Hello?
All right, that's it, man. I ain't gonna mess the flow of the show up, man. Y'all can keep
No,
going.
you're not messing
No,
nothing
no,
up,
no.
bro.
I'm,
No, you good? Go ahead.
no, I mean, but do you
You say
understand
what?
that how? All right. So what?
No, okay,
What basically?
okay. All right. No,
Go ahead.
really. I mean, yeah, I mean,
What happened to
on
him?
the cool though,
All right.
my question to that, this what I got from it, right?
All right.
I heard him say they're looking for a better quality of woman, or
Yes.
I hear a
Yes.
lot of the reasons a lot of people I was listening to were saying,
Yeah.
you know, black women are loud, they don't have no understanding, not submitting. You know what I'm saying? My
Correct.
thing on it was like, how many options? You know what I'm saying? Like, is they basing this on
All
one female
options.
or
Listen.
ex-girlfriend like that?
Listen. Like, here's the deal. Please don't say that you need game in order for a woman to act right. Please don't go in that direction. Okay? We know what the track record of this woman is in the United States, on average and above average. People are just going and dealing with people who are easier to deal with. That's it. They don't need no level of game when they go to other cultures and all that shit. They're just going and they're being happy. Just like how the women act in this society, how they get to choose whatever the fuck they want to with no consequence. That's pretty much what men are doing with SYSBM. It's not that difficult. Hello?
He dropped. Hold on. He dropped out and came back. There we go. You back, right, brother? You back, brother? Legendary Top Cats. You good? Can you hear us? Unmute yourself, bro. You're on mute.
Okay, yeah, I'm back.
There you go. You good? Go ahead.
Okay, so that's all it is. It's not difficult. What's different is that black men are openly saying that you are not our only option. We're going to date all women of all stripes, and the best one who knows how to act will get the resources. That's all it is. It's not even that difficult to find out or figure out.
Okay.
You there?
Yeah. So, Legendary Top Cats, you good? Yeah, I think he's having connection issues, man, because he's having these long pauses. But either way, we got Hulk in the building. What's up, Hulk?
What's up?
You got it, man.
Yeah. I was just gonna comment about what MOT saying. I mean, we gotta be real about the women and the environment, the cultural environment that men have to deal with this indoctrination. And
I mean, because I was just ready to cut the motherfucker head off as soon as he said all women are the same in every culture. Then I would went ballistic on it too. Yeah, because I'm not even trying to hear that shit no more. Ever. I'm not ever trying to hear that shit. Ever in life, not trying to hear it. So,
no man's going to deal with a woman who says she don't need him and don't respect the rulership of a man having authority over his family and all this. Like, we as men, we're not going to deal with it. We just won't deal with it. And I think that the whole SYSBM is just rebelling to that matriarchal feministic system where men are going to control themselves and they're not going to be extorted and used to be the cleanup men and reward bad behavior and all these things that are pretty obvious. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean it's.
Hold on, real quick.
Okay.
Hey, shout out to man. I don't want to we'll just say it put sick lid for the Cash App. Thank you. And Manos Furious. Thank you for the Cash App. All right, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man, because the only thing that makes dudes get triggered about SYSBM is that they spent all this dumbass time learning game, and dudes are just walking away and getting better chicks everywhere else without using any of that dumbass shit that they would spend their life learning. That's the only thing that they're mad about, because their whole psychological profile fit that of most of these women here locally anyway. That's why when cornered, they act just like the fucking women. Like, they're okay with women having infinite choice, but they're not okay with men having infinite choice, even though they are a fucking man. Like, it don't make any sense. The problem is, look, to me, it don't make sense. To me, you can't call yourself a man if you don't support men's free choice. But you turn around and don't hold or accountability in the same market. So they endorse female irresponsibility, but they don't endorse men counteracting that shit and just skipping over all of it. So I don't understand the pushback. Okay.
All right, but hey man, like I said, bro, I wasn't gonna be on this thing too long, man. Edward got some smoke going on over his shit anyway. So everybody, hey, I got 300 y'all in the building, man. Hey, make sure y'all like the video. I got only half y'all niggas like the video, man. The likes is free.
Like the joke, man.
The likes is free, man. Hit the likes, man. Hit the likes for me, man. Y'all come in, hit the likes for me, bro. But make sure y'all go over and support Edward shit. I mean, you know, the buttermilk niggas need all the support.
Buttermilk niggas, what the fuck is that?
Ty City over there going ham right now. I'm gonna take a peek in there myself, man, before I had this motherfucking debate, man. And I'll catch y'all over at TPOT, man. 9:30 sharp, man. Be over there to holler at your boy and watch your boy you know, take yet another scalp in his debating games in the black YouTube space. So I really appreciate
who you debating? No. Who you debating?
Brother Moses. Brother Moses. And the subject is are black people competing?
That's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. Hey, Hope. Hey, Hope. Like
what's up?
Maybe like later on tonight or tomorrow night, we need to have a stream so that way we can explain what SYSBM is.
I'm down.
The only people who are against it are dudes who have this sole source vaginal bullshit with black women. Those are the only dudes who have a problem with it. Everybody else seems to be fine with it everywhere else on the universe, except for those dudes who spent all their time with game and wanted to celebrate atop of matriarchal mountain, and now motherfuckers just walking away. They're like, whoa, we gotta play this game. We're at the top of like, no the fuck we don't. We can just leave and do other shit.
Facts. Hey, we gotta do that. All right, y'all.
All right, Mr. Man, thanks for having me on, man.
No problem, man. Always,
thanks,
man.
Bro.
Hey, make sure y'all, if y'all hadn't seen it, man, make sure y'all go look at fucking MOT's video that kicked off the year. That shit serious, bro. We the new OGs. We ain't no more of this old nigga shit, bro. All right. Hey, shout out to the brother Top Cats. He said he want to get on your panel. Hey, go to MOT's channel, bro. Look for it when he goes live, man. Subscribe to MOT if you're not subscribed to him already, and they'll have it ready for y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and put Edward's channel in there for y'all right now. That's Edward's channel. Go over there, click on that so y'all can see whatever the hell he got going on. He's live right now. So I appreciate all y'all coming through. Please like the video on your way out, and we'll see y'all in a little bit, man, over at TPOT, man. Holla.
All right, peace. All right, later.